So there's a video going around of a white woman calling a child a racial slur and then using that slur a few more times. That same woman is now apparently being doxxed. So she started a fundraiser to raise money so her and her family can relocate because of it. I have so much to say, I don't even know where to begin. I feel like my stance is Switzerland, okay? Because many things can be true. I think a lot of people are fed up with their free speech being policed. I think you shouldn't have to fear for your safety or be doxxed or charged just for saying a word. At the same time, donating almost $500,000 to a woman because she can't control her mouth is just as unhinged as the mob coming for her. Mind the fact that she now moved the goalpost to $1 million. Yeah, that's not a good look. Both sides are missing the point and both are on the extreme end. The outrage brigade is acting like she murdered somebody when just a few weeks ago they were twisting themselves defending Karmelo Anthony. The other side is trying to turn her into some martyr for free speech. Free speech means you can say offensive things, but it also means people can respond. But now we're getting to a point where the response is becoming more dangerous than the offense itself, and that's the problem. You don't have to excuse hate to be against hysteria, and you can call out wrong without cheering for someone's life to be destroyed. Until we start applying the same standards to everyone, regardless of politics or skin color, this country's going to keep spinning in circles.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely don't necessarily disagree with anything that woman just stated. But I do want to explain something really quickly that I don't think a lot of people fully understand. And you're not going to understand unless you have been subjected to the type of behavior that I've been talking about in all of these videos. You're not going to understand unless you fully understand the mentality of some of the people that we're dealing with here. You see, Shiloh Hendrix, she was going to be labeled a racist regardless. Obviously, calling children slurs is wrong. I don't want to have to keep saying that because that's a given. But Shiloh, regardless if she called the N-word or what she did, Shiloh was going to still be labeled a racist that day. Now, were cameras going to come out? Were cameras going to start rolling? Maybe not. But by Shiloh simply stopping a kid from stealing from her child, by Shiloh simply acknowledging that a kid was doing something wrong that happened to be black, Shiloh was going to be labeled a racist. Now, some people will say, well, how can you come to that conclusion? I mean, have you not been paying attention to America over the last 5, 6, 10 years? Have you not realized that everyone and everything is racist? Have you not realized that these people that we're dealing with, they say that white people are always racist regardless of anything? You're just born racist. Have you not been paying attention to the Karmelo Anthony case? Where literally all white people said was, hey, it's not okay to stab white kids in the chest at a track meet. And then all of a sudden, oh, you're racist. Karmelo Anthony's family and their little baby beating activist spokesman literally did press conferences crying, saying that everyone was racist because they were mad that Karmelo Anthony killed a child at a track meet. Karmelo Anthony's family and their baby shaking activist are threatening to sue the local school district in Frisco because they expelled Karmelo Anthony after he killed someone. They said that the school only expelled Karmelo because the school is racist. It had everything to do with Karmelo's skin color and nothing to do with the fact that he murdered someone at a track meet. They think that if you're black, you can murder someone at a school track meet and still go to school the next day and still walk across the stage. And if you don't let them, you're racist. So if Shiloh simply grabbed her belongings back and walked out of the park, she would have been racist. She would have been called racist. So it doesn't really matter what Shiloh did because the label was going to be applied anyway. And as people begin to understand that, especially people not like you guys sitting at home in your comfortable houses in your gated communities, but people who live in areas like Shiloh, where they have to deal with Chomo, Kid Creeper, Somalians hanging out at the freaking park at the playground. People who live in areas like that, they fully understand this mentality that I've been talking about. She fully understands that there was never going to be a right reaction. Now, was her reaction wrong? Yes. But this community, the portions of this community that we're dealing with right now, her reaction was going to be wrong regardless. You better let that black kid steal from you. You better let him bully your kid. You better let him take stuff out your purse and out your diaper bag. And if you got something to say about it, oh, it's because you're an evil white lady. You're racist. Regardless if she said the N-word or not, they would probably accuse her of it anyway. Because that's one of their favorite things to do. Just accuse random people of saying the N-word because they think, oh, that's automatically a life ender. Automatically, you got to lose everything in your life if you say a word. So I think people need to better understand that. That we could sit here and we could assess Shiloh's actions and what she said all day. We could acknowledge how wrong it is, but it doesn't matter what her reaction is because the label would have still been slapped on her regardless. Just like the label is slapped on everyone else, regardless. So now that we have that understood, hopefully at least some people will understand that we're dealing with people here that do not play fair. They do not fight fair. They will provoke you, they will steal from your child, and then they will put a camera in your face and record your reaction like you're the bad guy. They will stab your child at a track meet, and then they will have a press conference acting as if they are the victims in this situation. The fact that people have already forgotten what we just saw play out with the Karmelo Anthony situation, and they're falling for fake victims once again is astounding to me. It lets me know that people have not learned anything from what we went through for over the last month. Over the last month, they have put on full display the lengths that they are willing to go to pretend to be victims. And yet people all fall for the 5-year-old autistic child that, as far as I know, doesn't even exist. At least not right now, until you show me evidence. So, when it comes to this Shiloh situation, you gotta take those things into account. The same people who have argued for over a month that Karmelo deserves to be free, that Karmelo's charges should be dropped, that Karmelo didn't do nothing wrong. These same people are saying that Shiloh needs to be locked up for saying the N-word. You kill a white child at a school track meet, you deserve to walk free. You did nothing wrong. But if you call someone the N-word after they steal from you, you deserve to spend your life rotting behind bars. That's the mentality these people have. So why some people are still pretending like these people are playing fair and being honest, I don't know. But let's go ahead and roll this clip. Let's watch them call for Shiloh to be arrested after they celebrated Karmelo being released after he murdered Austin. Roll the clip.
Share. I'm trying to find the woman who called the little boy the N-word, the 5-year-old little boy, artistic boy. She needs to be found and locked up. So please tap in.
So all of these people that were hollering about due process, what about the law? What about the justice system? All the same people that were hollering all of that mess want Shiloh arrested for saying a word? I thought we had the freedom of speech. What? Do they want them to create new laws to charge Shiloh with? You bet your ass that these people are going to apply whatever pressure they can to make sure that Shiloh is charged with something or something bad happens to Shiloh. They will spend the rest of eternity trying to make her pay for saying the N-word. Meanwhile, white people are scared to say that Karmelo killing Austin was wrong. I better not speak up for Austin because I don't want to be called a racist. I better not speak up for what's right because black people might get mad at me, or white liberals may say that I'm a bigot. Meanwhile, they're on camera talking about death to Shiloh. Who cares that Austin got killed? Shiloh needs to go to jail for life. Get over Austin's murder. And you're still at home scared to speak up. And then you wonder why stuff like this is happening. How did we get here? But I hope that this video can help some people better understand what's going on in this situation. So for now, you guys comment below. You let me know what you think is going on. You let me know your thoughts and opinions. You don't have to agree with me. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.